Imagine a house where time itself has stopped, not just metaphorically, but in the most terrifyingly literal way. An old, crumbling mansion stands isolated on the edge of a forgotten town, its windows dark and silent. The air around it feels heavy, as if the world outside has moved on, but inside everything remains frozen in a moment long past. This is the story of the house where time froze, and the horror that lurks within, the anomaly unveiled. The first glimpse of the house is unsettling. Its weathered facade is covered in creeping ivy, and the front door hangs slightly ajar, creaking softly in the windless air. Local legend whispers of a place where clocks stopped ticking decades ago, where calendars remain forever stuck on a single date, and where no living thing seems to age. What if time itself decided to take a permanent vacation here? What if stepping inside meant stepping out of reality? Whispers of the past. The house was discovered by a group of urban explorers drawn by rumors of its eerie stillness. They found clocks frozen at 3:17, calendars marked on October 13th, and objects untouched by dust or decay. A child's toy lay on the floor, pristine, as if waiting for its owner to return. Locals tell stories of strange sounds, whispers echoing through empty halls, footsteps pacing the same corridor endlessly, and shadows flickering just beyond sight. Some say the house traps the souls of those who enter, suspending them in a timeless limbo. Scientific scrutiny. Scientists who dared to investigate were baffled. Instruments malfunctioned, cameras froze mid-recording. Theories of temporal distortion and localized energy fields were proposed, but no explanation sufficed. The house seemed to exist outside the laws of physics, a pocket where time unraveled and rewound. Attempts to measure the anomaly only deepened the mystery. Sensitive equipment failed, compasses spun wildly, and even light behaved strangely, casting unnatural shadows that seemed to move on their own. The human element. Those who lived or visited the house reported chilling psychological effects. Time inside felt elastic, minutes stretched into hours or vanished in an instant. Visitors described a suffocating silence, broken only by distant, ghostly murmurs. One man who stayed overnight claimed to see his reflection age rapidly in a mirror, then revert to youth. Another woman felt her memories slipping away, replaced by visions of strangers trapped in the house's endless present. Philosophically, the house posed terrifying questions. What happens when time stops? Does the soul age? Does reality fracture? The house seemed to answer with silence and horror. Beyond the clock, the house still stands, untouched by time's passage, a dark monument to the unknown. It exists as a riddle, a warning, and a prison. As the world outside races forward, the house remains suspended in a nightmare where time is both enemy and captor. What secrets does it hold? What horrors lie frozen in its walls? And what happens to those who never leave? One night, a desperate visitor tried to escape, but the front door slammed shut, locking itself. The clocks began to tick backward, faster and faster, until the visitor's screams echoed endlessly through the halls, trapped forever in the house where time froze. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more horror stories like this.